Today, I want to talk about the process that's happening after you signed your offer, you made your deposit, and now it's time for an inspection. I am talking about a rural property. It's 104 years old. We are in Pakenham, and it is a very important step, the step of the inspection. I always trying to use my favorite inspector, Arkadi.ca, because he has an enormous amount of expertise in doing thousands and thousands of inspections in Canada. He's doing that for 30 years, and he never lets me down because, as they say, this guy needs minimum 2 green lights to cross the street, and he's always very conservative. He's gonna find you a black speck on a white piece of paper. So the inspection is going on, a very thorough inspection. You'll love this inspector because nothing can get away from his very keen eyes. So right now, the inspector with the client went to the basement, and they're inspecting the furnace and the basement. And what's going on with the most important part of the house is the foundation, how much exposed they can see. 104 years old foundation. I want to tell you that we don't have smell in this house of a wet basement, so it's already very good for the 104 years old basement. I always trying to stay away from the inspector while the inspection is going on. I feel that if I would be around inspector too much and the client, I can influence the inspection. I don't want a client to make a decision based on whatever inspector is telling them, and usually inspectors are very thorough and very critical of everything they can find. Okay, their job is to find something, so they're gonna show to the client what it is a possibility or the cost of one or another problem. And this house does not have an attic. In attic, they build the prime bedroom with the prime bathroom, but they do have a basement. And I'm gonna go and show you the basement because it's interesting to see 104 years old basement and how it looked like, a foundation. So it is very interesting because in places like Old Carlton Place, Old Pakenham, and all towns, it is very usual that basement is looking like that. It is a very nice and clean basement. I'm so surprised for a 104 years old house. Look at this basement. It doesn't have any smell of wet here, and no feeling of moisture here. But this is not my place to say. It's an inspector here for that. But just saying it is a new electrical panel and a new nice furnace. So it's all upgraded, which is fantastic. Also for the old house, it is so much money to upgrade all the electrical stuff that it is very good that it's done. The drone technology used to see the roof, which is absolutely great and spectacular. Also, we can see the area we're in. So make sure that your inspector have a drone. If he doesn't, call me. We're almost at the end of our inspection, and inspection is going very well. I never influence the inspection. I want my buyers to decide if they want to buy the house or not with all the information that inspector found. This information is going to be based on the knowledge of the inspector. So my job is to find a good inspector. They can find anything from nothing, and I did my job very well. And now it is an inspector job and the client job decide if it's going to be the right property for whatever they think and for their future life. I hope it is, but if not, we're going to continue to find the property that will suit their needs. If you need to see a rural property, you know where to find me. My phone number is right here. Just call me and we will set up the viewings. Alvina Usher, your Ottawa real estate expert.